afternoon, everybody. I'm Miguel Johns, founder at KingFit, and KingFit is the future of preventive health and human performance. So how did KingFit get started? Well, I've spent half of my life around type 2 diabetes. My father has it, a couple cousins, a couple uncles, and my grandmother as well. Funny story about when my grandmother was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. She went to her physician. He told her that she needed to consume less sugar, and he taught her how to take her medication. Now, my grandmother came back and she was super excited to tell me that she had cut back on her soda intake and she had replaced it with fruit juice and chocolate milk. So after breaking the bad news to my grandmother, I wanted to find out how many more people were there in the United States like my grandmother. And this is what I found. There are 30 million type 2 diabetics in the United States and another 86 million pre-diabetics who will become type 2 diabetics if they don't go through a lifestyle change. Every year, we spend over $300 billion on type 2 diabetes. This caught the attention of the Center of Medicare and Medicaid, and they gave the YMCA $11 million to run a research study on the CDC's National Prevention Program. What they found was that for every person who went through the prevention program, they saved $2,500. Take that times 86 million, and they start to save a lot of money. We've seen this as an opportunity to create an FDA-approved health and wellness application powered by artificial intelligence. Our application brings together the greatest minds in health and wellness, the most innovative technologies, and the support of your healthcare providers, family, and friends, all to the palm of your hand. It's delivered in 4 pages. The first page is the community page, where you'll connect to your healthcare provider, your family, your friends. You'll be eligible to win gifts and awards like a gift card from Amazon for showing results. And you'll have access to what we call the SOS button. The SOS button is exactly as it sounds. In your time of need, dropping off one kid, picking up another, you can click the SOS button and it'll give you all of the healthy options in your area that fit within your meal plan. The second page is all about the data. So we have our Fitbits, our Garmins, our Apple Watches, and that's where this page will connect to them and bring your information to you in real time. Something unique to our data page is what we call a performance score. A performance score shows your adherence and your engagement, and your performance score is directly related to the outcomes you can expect. Even if it's early on, it's your first week, second week, we know we don't see very many results in that time. But if your performance score is 90%, you can expect that those results will come down the road. The third page is where we give you access to your meal plan, your exercise regimen, your database of recipes, and your grocery list. This page is powered by IBM Watson Health, so it learns from you, it understands your preferences, and it grows as you do. The fourth page is where we deliver our modules. This is where we offer the diabetes prevention program for less than $5 a month. Compare that to the current YMCA diabetes prevention program, which costs $450. We also deliver micro modules in this section of the application, such as 30 days of stress management, 30 days of yoga, and 30 days of mindfulness. So what makes an application successful? Well, first of all, if there's a lack of innovation in the area, that helps. Our local market, including Kansas, Oklahoma, Missouri, and Indiana, are about 5 years behind the East and West Coast, if you haven't noticed. So we have a huge opportunity to dominate in this area. Outside of a lack of innovation and a tool like the SOS button that keeps people coming back continuously, viral cycle time plays a key role as well. Viral cycle time is the amount of time it takes one person to refer another and for them to do the same thing, and so on and so on. How important is viral cycle time? Well, according to David Scott, after 20 days, with a viral cycle time of 2 days, you'll have 20,000 users. If you have that viral cycle time, you'll have over 20 million users. So getting a low viral cycle time is key to mass adoption. How will we do that? By partnering with insurance agencies, physicians, and large healthcare organizations like the YMCA. We'll provide them with a back-end dashboard that allows them to monitor and communicate with their patient populations. This gives us an opportunity for exponential growth. And our goal is that by the year 2020, we have partnered with 2,500 physicians who are actively prescribing our application. And while out the gate, our focus is strictly on type 2 diabetes, in a future with digital farms and Jibo, the possibilities are endless. Thank you.
Same question asked everybody. I have a whole bunch of money I'd like to invest. What does that investment look like and what kind of formats?
So we're in an open seed round right now, raising about $500,000 in convertible debt. We've raised 10% of that already. Discount rate, 10% capped, $4 million. And that's what we're doing.
$5 million discount, 10%.
10% discount, $4 million cap.
$4 million cap.
Yes.
What's the length of the term? 24 months?
Length of the term? Negotiable, but 24 months right now.
Two-part question. One, how far along is the AI component of the technology? And two, how dependent is the success of this model dependent on that?
So to compete and actually quickly move into the front of diabetes management applications, our MVP is going to dominate what's currently out there. The AI, IBM Watson does the heavy lifting. So they've got the open APIs and the algorithms already created. It's a matter of integrating them into our system, and then of course they'll learn as we push people into the programs.
How far along have you gotten into that?
We're communicating with IBM right now. We plan to have our first prototype out mid-September, end of September.
How much does it cost you to get to where you are?
Right now, it has cost me $10,000 maybe, and that was after a year of testing an online service that we completely bootstrapped and got high quality feedback and data from a bunch of end users. So we pieced together some extremely cheap tools, operating a system that served 5,000 people automatically for less than $300 a month.
IBM's working with you gratis?
With what?
Is IBM working with you free?
No. It costs, well, they give you free access to their back end and you can launch a server on there for free, and of course as you increase your client load, the price increases as well.
You've pivoted since 1 million cups quite a bit.
Yes.
Talk about that.
So originally, as I mentioned, we did a lot of research with an online coaching service, and that was our original idea, was to coach people and bring in clients. We were going to try to scale the services so that each coach could have 1,500 clients. After 1 million cups, we started to meet a lot of advisors and mentors who talked to us more about business. We met one really good one, and he told us the possibilities of that being the size that we wanted it to were very low. So we decided to move into more of an automated version, looking at artificial intelligence and bringing it to an application that a lot of people would be able to use for a very cheap cost. We also met some other people along the way and started moving into offering the back end as a dashboard to healthcare professionals as well. So it was a very primitive idea back in March, but thanks to opportunities like 1 Million Cups, E2E, and some awesome advisors in the Wichita area, we've been able to have rapid growth and make this business idea much more attractive.
You mentioned the MVP earlier. What exactly does that look like?
So the MVP will offer our gold standard program. It'll give them the videos that we use for our current online service. It'll allow us to collect data on them through our wellness journals. It'll have the SOS button. It'll have a basic nutrition log, exercise log, but as far as the IBM Watson intelligence, of course it won't be included till down the line.
Can you be reimbursed for this?
So Medicare and Medicaid, as of March 2016, announced that they are going to start reimbursing prevention initiatives, starting with the diabetes prevention program, which we offer, and so Medicare and Medicaid can flip the bill.
What does your current tech stack look like, and where are you housing your servers?
So right now, we're just in the very beginning stages, working with Clutch Studio. They're designing the outside. Also, we have a guy in our local office who's very intelligent in regards to building health portals, and he's going to be helping with the wireframing and understand what the spec document looks like, and we're going to be moving forward from there.
How many clients have you already have in this program?
So we actually shut down the original online service and have been 100% focused on getting this launched. We've tested our methodology on a group of 10 this time last year, a group of 20 at the University of Indiana during the fall, and then we also had 15 clients go through it from March, and the last of them are finishing up right now. So we really wanted to focus on making sure the methodology was there, because that's a big part of what makes us different. Everybody else wants to give people a basic exercise routine, nutrition program, put some fancy tools behind it and say, here you go, but that's not where the problem is. The people we're dealing with, the problem is up here, and we want to change the way people think about their health and wellness, think about themselves, and think about their ability to have success long term.
Can you speak a little bit about HIPAA compliance and your security?
Yes, so IBM Watson, I mentioned, does a lot of the heavy lifting. They're also HIPAA compliant, so they take care of that as well. Now, they give you the APIs and the algorithms to build yourself, or you can partner with the IBM Watson Junior team and they can do it for you. So we're still debating on how we're going to do that.
Have you guys talked about implementing this into electronic medical records?
Yes, so thanks to one of our great advisors, he has a lot of experience on that, obviously, so we will be making sure that if the physician wants, they can share the health data through our platform, and vice versa. Back behind Keith and then Keith.
Not to dilute what you're already doing on this product, but have you considered a pivot to other modalities like cardiac care?
Really, with our lifestyle change program, it's any chronic illness that's preventable. So it'll work for arthritis, it'll work for heart disease, it'll work for diabetes. There's a lot of opportunity with just the basic lifestyle change program.
And you mentioned like there's going to be other physicians on board with this as well, but the big bulk is around the diabetes prevention. Are you talking to anyone that's mainstream, that's big, that's on board with this, with the CDC compliance and diabetes prevention?
So just in the Wichita area, I'm actually meeting for the second time with the YMCA next week, and we'll be looking to beta with the YMCA's population of 150,000. Of course, we'll take a much smaller population to start, but the end goal, of course, would be to supply everybody who signs up for a YMCA membership with the free version of our application.
So the AI component, sorry. For it to be effective, I mean, it's based on machine learning and all that. It's, it learns patterns over time.
Yes.
For it to know patterns that are actually effective, you've got to kind of have a critical mass of data before it reaches that point. Do you have any metrics on how long it's going to take before the advice that the AI component is delivering is actually effective?
So IBM Watson also gives you access to a health database, which is nice. We will also implement the American College of Sports Medicine's equations. So the good thing about exercise prescription is it's just long equations that we can implement in IBM Watson. And as we move through the nutrition side of it, that'll be a part where it needs to do some more learning based on our own methodologies, but it comes with a very, very strong database already.
One last comment if you have it.
No big comments. E2E has been an awesome opportunity. We've learned so much along the way. Thank you to everybody who's been a part of it, who's in this room here now. Thank you, guys.